What up, people? Happy New Year. It's your boy Astro, as some of you may know me from my old channel, coming at you with a very exciting first video on this new channel, or I should say first episode, because I guess technically I did a video last week, but first episode of ShounenKetchup, the weekly news show coming to you every single Wednesday, covering the most exciting and most important news in Shounen every single week. So if you're looking forward to getting some news on that and you want to support the channel, and I haven't said much yet, you can go ahead and hit that sub button and you can expect an episode every single Wednesday. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So, the new year has just begun and we already have a ton of exciting news coming out from a ton of different series and a ton of different achievements for a lot of different people. How could I start this video with any other news than the exciting news that is the 1000th, that's right, you heard me, 1000th chapter of Ichiro Oda's One Piece, my personal favorite series, coming out, which is honestly an achievement not much mangaka achieve. Not due to not trying, but it's just kind of a really difficult thing to do, to kind of keep manga going that long. It's basically been 23 years at this point that Ichiro Oda's been putting out, manga weekly. Nowadays, he does take his breaks as he deserves because, that's a tough strain on anybody doing something for 23 years like that, especially drawing manga, but there was some very exciting stuff that came worldwide, really, in terms of One Piece to celebrate this achievement. New York Times actually took out a full-page spread of Luffy and the Straw Hat crew, which was super cool and colored, as well as another page highlighting the first worldwide character poll, which I believe ends in February. This character poll is giving everybody around the world the opportunity to vote once per day on your favorite character. Who are you going to vote for? I voted for Sanji first, but I got a few more that I definitely got to put some votes into, like Marco, definitely Ace, probably Sabo, and then the rest, you can expect me to be voting a lot. That's all I got to say. In terms of that, we also had a lot of breaks, because of the new year and the holiday season. Everybody needs a little bit of time to relax, obviously. One Piece 957 and Attack on Titan Episode 5. These two episodes slated to come out this weekend, I believe January 9th and 10th respectively, should basically blow Twitter up. Because, without going into too much detail, things are really supposed to kick off from what a lot of people are saying and from what a lot of people know from reading the manga with Attack on Titan Episode 5. Especially if you've looked at the preview for One Piece 957, some stuff is about to go down. So you can expect some super amazing episodes coming out. Once again, for the Attack on Titan episode, for anybody that didn't know was on break last week, it's coming back January 10th, 3:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can tune in to the simulcast on Crunchyroll or wherever else you watch it, and you'll be able to see what goes down with the fateful meeting between Eren and Reiner. And it's going to be spicy. Sadly, it is not all good news, though, in terms of what we have heard for the Attack on Titan anime series. For one, Hajime Isayama, the creator of the Shingeki no Kyojin Attack on Titan manga, has announced, unfortunately, that this April will be the final chapter of the Attack on Titan manga, bringing things to a close finally after a very long and successful and quite frankly iconic run of that series in manga. That series, if you think back to when it came out, it absolutely blew up. Man, you had people that didn't even watch anime talking about that. That was one of the first big booms that I think got people really into anime. So hearing that's ending in April is bittersweet, as things are definitely going down in the manga right now. It's going to be very interesting to see how that closes out. Not only for the manga, but for the anime, we also have confirmation that Attack on Titan Season 4, produced by MAPPA Studio, will actually only be 16 episodes. Like we mentioned earlier, the 5th episode will be coming out on January 10th, 3:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Expect Crunchyroll to crash, so make sure you're on that as soon as possible. Or give it some time, whatever you prefer, but I'm almost certain it's going to crash. It's only going to be 16 episodes, and, the manga isn't too far off from where the anime is, really and honestly, but 16 episodes is going to be nearly impossible to really fit the rest of the story in. By April, the story will be over, and by April, 16 episodes should technically already be out. So unless the creators of the anime already know from Isayama how the series is supposed to end and they're going to follow it, we may have a Full Metal Alchemist type situation where the actual ending of the anime deviates from that of the manga. Besides that, the One Piece episode effectively is going to have information outside of Wano. If you looked at the preview, what you can expect in that episode is a little bit of plot movement and a little bit of world building outside of the land of Wano. So that should be pretty interesting to check out as well. Speaking of trending, the next thing we want to talk about is Black Clover Opening 13 by Snowman Grandeur. It's not often that you see Black Clover trending. It's not often that you see Black Clover trending worldwide on Twitter. Black Clover Opening 13 trended. That's how epic it was. I haven't watched through the whole thing yet, but I know, and from what I've heard, Asta is just looking beastly. Asta, in these new openings in these recent episodes, is just looking broad as all hell, like he's Broly's lost son, and you should check it out. If you haven't been watching Black Clover for a little while, and you maybe stopped a little while ago, now might be a good opportunity to get back into it, because, the arc that they're going into is slated to be pretty damn good. So go ahead and give that a check out. Again, that's Snowman by Grandeur, Black Clover Opening 13, causing some waves in the Twitterverse worldwide. The next thing I want to get to is Kimetsu no Yaiba. This series has been absolutely blowing up, even surpassing the likes of One Piece in yearly sales by a large margin, as much as it pains me to say that, because I much prefer One Piece, but that's just my opinion. You have to give credit where credit is due. Over 100 million sales in 2020, and it just surpassed Spirited Away, upwards of $32 billion in the Japanese box office, Kimetsu no Yaiba Demon Train, making it the #1 highest grossing film, not animation film in Japan, which is an amazing, amazing thing to be able to say. Beating One Piece on the manga front and beating Miyazaki on the animation movie front, that is amazing. I know that the series is over. I can't tell you what the hype is like in Japan. I personally don't see why it says hyped, but you must give credit where credit is due. So, Kimetsu no Yaiba Demon Train, we still don't really have a date or release for North American showings, Canada, US, and other places. There's not much news out there. So definitely keep posted, and we'll update any time we get any information in regards to when we could possibly be seeing a theatrical release for that. Based on the condition of the world right now, it's very understandable that these type of things are very stalled. Okay, so that more or less covers everything for this week. The last thing that I wanted to say actually is, with the release of One Piece Chapter 1000, they have actually decided to make a full spread, or I should say 2 volumes of Jump that will put Luffy's face together. I'm sure many people, maybe even non-One Piece fans, have seen the amazing artwork that all the other creators have done for this One Piece special celebration. I'm taking this time at the end of the video to speak about it because I wanted to show off the artwork first, but I also wanted to say I'm actually getting it. A friend in Japan was gracious enough to hook me up with those 2 volumes, so very soon I should have those in my hand, and I will definitely be showing all you folks out there. Once again, if you click this video and this is your first time here, which it probably is because I just made this channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. New ketchups every single week. It's called ketchup because I like ketchup. It's a pun. Get it? Ketchup, ketchup. I'm not going to explain that again, so yeah, ketchup. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to support your boy Astro, you can leave me a like, leave me a comment, tell me what you think about the news that I let you know today, and subscribe most of all to catch ShounenKetchup every single Wednesday, coming at you, bringing you the biggest news in Shounen. Thank you so much for watching, stay safe, and once again, happy damn New Year. Peace.